I met people. I've been to school for all types of machinery and stuff like that when I was on my job. And what I learned through that experience is a lot of people that they can get an A or they can get an excellent grade in theory about a machine. But once you allow them to put their hands on it, they'll tear up $1 million machine in 2 seconds because they can't practice, they can't apply. So they don't have the application in order to put that theory to the machine and fix it or perform preventive maintenance or to even put their hands on it without doing some type of damage to that particular machine. So sometimes I think we the same way with religion, we the same way with spirituality. We can know all the theory, we can quote scriptures, we can look like a good Christian, we can act like a good Christian, we can put on performances and we can orate and do all those things to perfection. But when it comes to application, when it comes to what happens after we leave church or what happens after we leave Bible study or what happens after we leave a particular environment, where that was the primary subject matter, what happens? We can't apply the theory or we can't apply the scriptures. So what good is the scriptures or what good is the gospel? What good is the word if you can't apply it, if you can't live it? So a lot of times what I learned is that people think that God accepts the performance the same way that human beings do. In other words, they perform so well, they think that God is going to give them applause that you might get them because of your perception of them. Because they think that you don't see behind the mask. They think that you don't see behind the pretenses or the performance of perfection. They think that you don't see behind their mishaps or their faults. You see what I'm saying? So once you understand that, a lot of people in the morning, they put a mask on as far as religion or anything else. And once you see behind it, then you see that sometimes they want God's glory. They want God's validation. They want all those things, but they haven't done the work because they have never been able to apply those things to life. And that's why, if you notice, most of their supply or most of their needs, even from you, even your validation and compliments, is external. So if the Spirit dwells within you, why come it never comes from within?